Hey guys, Slicem here, doing a little bit of Alliance Quest, while also going to knock out some more of Act 4. Um, excuse me. Got the completion event going right now for Alliance events, so definitely need to start carrying my part. I've yet to do a part of it, so the good news is I am working on Act 4, so that's going to put up some decent points as I continue to work on my 100% completion there. I've saved up some energies, so if I really have to, I can really burn those to really throw my numbers up if I run into a time crunch. So before all that, let's go ahead and hit up the Alliance quest, get this over with. I did have an Alliance member ask me earlier today about Nebula. I was playing around with her. I ended up getting a 30 stack of shock on Wolverine, and he asked me just what that tick ran out to, and I said, you know, I don't have a clue, but I said we'd find out. So with that being said, we're going to find out here. So going to test that out here in a few after I get past a couple of these guys and see just how high we can make that tick run to. So for Alliance Quest, I brought Thor. He's 440. Rogue is a 330. And Nebula, who is also a 440. So, not my heaviest hitters, but from the maps we've been running, it's not really been much of a problem. It'll be interesting because these nodes do have 200% extra health, so I'm still going to have to be able to melt them down in a pretty decent time frame. Ooh, looks like we got an unblockable as well. I didn't read the node, so I could be wrong. I looked at the outside path and ended up seeing that I had a little bit of an advantage on the inside, so I went that route. Think you know what, that'll just be easier, faster, no big deal, but so be it. One down. Thor has been an absolute beast. Excuse me. Absolute beast as he's continued to move up. I just moved him up to 440, and man, the damage he can throw down is just phenomenal. You stack up an armor break, and after that, it's unlike Donkey Kong. Absolutely thunderous what he can do to the opponent. So let's see here. Alright, so we've got enhanced specials, unblockable special ones. So, guess it's a good thing I actually sat down and read the note this time. The outside path had the increased health, so. And we've got Power Flood here, so. Trying to bait that. At this point, I'm just going to look at trying to get Rogue back up to decent health range here. Good to know what special attacks they have. So, considering that was the Dropkick of Doom, I'm going to expect... yep. I was ooh, that is not good. I was not expecting that beam. I was expecting the... oh, you gotta be kidding me. I thought I was further away than that. Yep, missed my opportunity to steal a life. So... that's what I get. One missed opportunity, get smashed by an L1, that's damage. And there you go. Had I landed that block, I could have easily countered with an L1. Got some of my life back and moved on, but so be it. Go ahead and save Nebula for these mutants coming up. I think it'll be a fun task for her. I don't see Thor having an issue taking out this little bit of health left, even with a class disadvantage. And there it is. Thor's absolute beast. Before I get too far into the video, please do me a favor while I'm thinking about it. Please do me a favor, make sure you like, some of my videos, and more importantly, do me a favor and hit the subscribe button. I could use all the subscribers I can get, working my way towards 100 subscribers. Just trying to build this and get it going, so do me a favor, hit subscribe when you get a chance, stop in, watch some of the videos. I'd greatly appreciate it. You know, it means a lot as I'm trying to figure this all out. So, and if you got any ideas, tips, advice, do not hesitate. Let me know. I'd be happy to take any good idea. All right. Let's see who we drew. Nice. Alright, let's see just how far we can push this. Oh, that's not good. Gotta back him up a little. Alright, there's the ticks, and that's nasty. As you can tell, it's really hard to see how much a single tick does, because one tick pretty well kills him. So, her ticks on that shock is just insane. Alright, and we are out of energy, so we'll give it another go around here in 15 minutes or so if I'm still around. If not, tomorrow I'll definitely show it if I'm available to stream it. In the meantime, let's go take a look at Act 4 and see what I can finish up. I'm getting so close. And again, I apologize about my head cold. Getting so close to finishing up part of Act 4. Just such a long, continuous grind. So annoying, but you know, it is what it is. Got to deal with it. It's got to be done. The rewards are going to be nice when it's over with. Anxious to see what catalyst I get, and hopefully it'll allow me to move another one of my champs or two up, which would be exciting. Because at this point, that is what I lack the most, is the class catalyst. Kabam totally refuses to give me any of them in the crystals from Alliance Quest. I've had numerous Alliance members get them, and it's just been one of those things where they've just nonstop teased me about it. I think everybody else for the most part in my alliance has gotten at least one, or at least something of a full catalyst of some type. I haven't even got a basic full catalyst yet, so it's been very frustrating to say the least. Just annoying. So playing with Hawkeye here just to have a little fun. I don't normally get to play with some of these champions, so when I do have them in the lineup, it is fun to get to play with them. Absolutely hate fighting Rhino due to that unblockable charge. One of the few people that I just do not enjoy fighting at all. For that reason right there. Think I got him, and then next thing I know, I'm getting a horn up the nose. But I'll take another victory and keep burning through this. Getting to use Iceman, always fun to use Iceman. Recently leveled him up to 550, and he is an absolute monster. His Cold Snap taking care of evades, stacking the ice damage, his Ice Shield minimizing the amount of damage you take. He's just a lot of fun to play with, and really kind of hard to go wrong with. Alright, I think all I have is this inside path. Yep. So thankfully I am on the final pass in this chapter. Be so glad when it's over. The bad part is there's still plenty to go. So it's like one thing down just to do many others. But hopefully the rest go a little bit faster. Not quite as many nodes to cover. I guess time will tell. I haven't really looked at them since I beat Act 4, and it's been a good while. I just never really had a desire to go back and finish them, and at this point, finally got things where I was actually decent enough, and had some decent enough champs to really do it. My account got a lot better shortly after Christmas. I got lucky on some pools. Went after a couple of the featured champions and got them. Some of them, it was definitely a pain to get. But it was just a decision I made. So I went after them, got them, and they definitely have helped. So, and then I got lucky and got a Scarlet Witch. That right there solves a lot of problems. I understand she's been nerfed and things, and she's not what she used to be, but she is still extremely tough. So I have a hard time knocking Scarlet Witch any at all, just due to the sheer amount of content she allows you to just play fairly freely. You don't have to worry about much. She can counter so much. She nullifies, she heals. I mean, she is an absolute solution to almost any problem. Now, with her, without her, there are still many, many ways to take care of these quest lines. And as you can see, I haven't even really used her in this act yet. But she's there in the event that I need to go to her, or as a failsafe, or if I just get tired of using everyone else and I want to just blow through it, put on the witch, and there you go. Come on. As I flirted with it, got it a little too close. Let's hope I get a stun here. Just a little bit of bad play. Got him way too close. And then I take that. Bad play. Stupid play, but at the end of the day, I guess it could have been worse. Now the nice thing with Daredevil and Iceman is Iceman will remove his evade, but you have to make sure you keep the cold snap on him, or it's all about that evade all over again. So you got to really make sure you load him up with that L1, or it becomes a pain to deal with later on. So I see where patch 13 is getting ready to come out. Very interesting. Looks like they're finally going to fix a lot of the bugs that we've been complaining about. The double evade is getting taken care of. Civil Warrior's getting a buff, but going back to the bugs, double evade finally getting fixed. Now we can finally do the double evade like we used to. On top of it, you've got the defender kills coming back. I don't know how everybody else felt, but I can tell you it was super annoying as I've been working on my defensive team to not know how they were doing. You know, it's kind of one of those things where, did the changes I make even matter? Am I going the right direction, the wrong direction? What was working and what wasn't? Now, mind you, it's not like my alliance is some high-level, oh my goodness, alliance, but still, I mean, even at our level, you like to know what you're doing. It helps us get better, and when you have no numbers to judge against, it's just like throwing darts in the dark. You know, I mean, who knows what you're hitting or not hitting? It's very frustrating. So, glad to see Kabam finally fix some of the issues that we've been looking for. I know for me, one of the biggest ones has been that. The double evade was definitely a pain. Was getting used to it. I mean, at that point, you know, you kind of have to just suck it up, Buttercup, and figure out a way to get around it. Because if not, all you're going to do is sit there and cry on your device and break it. So, you know, figure it out, move on. But sounds like it's getting fixed, which is going to allow a lot of the fights to change again. And I am playing like absolute shit with Black Widow. I've let her become more of a punching bag than anything. Jeez. 8 hits should have never happened against War Machine. Absolutely never. That's just not very good play. Not very good at all. So seeing how I'm getting ready to pick up an energy, I'm still a pretty good ways out, and that will be completing this run. We'll go ahead and burn a big one and get this thing over with. I am glad to see. Alright, let's see if we can do this. 16-16 health. Same champion that just beat Black Widow's face in. Let's see if I can play a lot better this go around. But I am thrilled. My live stream seems to be a lot smoother tonight. Been working with a couple of things, and as I said earlier this week, one way or well, if that's gonna do it. How I didn't. That's just one way or another. The internet stream was gonna get fixed, so I'm glad to see that it's kind of coming around. Still waiting to finish up my move, so hopefully once the move is over with, all things will be taken care of, and I'll be able to put a more consistent live stream out. So alright. A little hesitation there, let my health get filled up. Finish off War Machine and continue moving forward. At this point, I've pretty well played through my my lower characters here, leaving my big guns between Iceman and Scarlet Witch. Do still have Hawkeye, who is my 5-star, just never leveled him. So absolutely horrible at timing that. What's up, Brad? So I got an individual in here want me to duel Brad Yerbay. Not a problem. Believe it or not, the stream is close enough that it's actually going to be able to actually be watched. So we'll go ahead and look him up right now. And that's Brad Yerbay. So he's got an Iron Patriot. Not bad. Let's see what we can fight him with. You know, let's see if we can do it. I don't know if I can kill him with a 2-star Star-Lord or not. It's going to require a massive combo here. It's going to be a lot of hits. And he may kill me even if I was able to block him all the way through. And that was horrible. Alright. Here soon I gotta watch for his revive. But now he's burnt out. I think I should get him here. And there it is. Brad says he needs 3 basic catalysts to rank him to level 3. Brad, man, you can get those in one day. Believe it or not, after you run it both sides, you should be guaranteed 1, pretty much. Odds are you're going to get 2. And then go back and run the hard side one more time. I've had a lot of good luck in the past doing that, where you just constantly run the hard side and just grab the basic catalyst. Now, the other thing you can do, Brad, just for an idea, go into your inventory, take a look at your catalyst. If your alliance is doing anything, you should be getting quite a few tier 1 and tier 2 basic catalysts non-stop. So basically 130 catalyst fragments for every one that you sell. You need 2,800. So even if you're close, so if we was to take a look at my catalyst here, I've got catalyst tier 1 and tier 2 for, well, not as many tier 2 as I used to. I guess I sold a few. But I got tier 1 for days. You can form quite a few of those and just kind of let them roll over. Or again, like I said, just go through and run the event. Run it on the hard side. Odds are the chest is going to drop you what you're looking for. It shouldn't take you no time, man. Get it, because it'll definitely be worth it. That being your main character right now, it's not going to hurt you to have him available. Alright, let's finish this Act 4 up. Getting super close. By the way, Brad, do me a favor, man, if you don't mind, go over there, click that subscribe button, and keep an eye on my channel. Come in, watch, hang out as often as you'd like. Always willing to answer questions, duel, have some fun. Starlord is normally pretty easy to bait that L1. Alright, slowly moving through here. Ooh, almost moved in too soon. That could have been bad news. Yeah, way to go. That was just pitiful play there. But I'll still get the win and keep on trucking. Alright. I know I've got to be coming close to the end of this thing. I can see the increased nodes down below, so I know it's getting close because that's where it merges. I'll be glad when that is over. For whatever reason, these long paths just drive me absolutely crazy. Alright. Now let's go to work on old Jughead. He should be using that L2. Oop. Thought I could catch him charging. No, he's gonna die from ice damage, so at that point it's just stay away. Let that cold drop off and finish the job. Alright. Just taking chunks out of Colossus here. And that's all she wrote. Welcome, everybody. So I am interested to see, while I was talking about it earlier, the new patch coming out, I'm interested to see how Civil Warrior plays now with some of his new buffs. I think they're definitely handy. I don't know how much it really improves him. I just kind of read over them. I didn't really dive too deep into him. I know there's some permanent buffs that he can now apply. But my question, I guess, is how long does it take to add or to stack everything up to the point where it makes sense to get it? You know what? How long of a fight are you looking at for him to be able to stack it up deep enough to matter? And how often are you going to go into a fight that long? I don't know. But that would be my big question. You know, some buffs are nice. They're instantaneous. Some effects, basically, they're done. You as soon as the fight starts, you're benefiting from that. Some of them not so much. So I'm curious to see just how much of an effect the buffs have for Civil Warrior. I think it'll be good. I haven't seen any videos, haven't read anything, just saw the quick post, read over it quickly, and moved on. So I can't really speak enough based on facts. I can only say what I briefly read, and just kind of what I was thinking. Now, I didn't look at the stats behind it or the exact timing of it or anything like that, so maybe it plays out better than what I'm thinking. I'd be interesting to see it in play. So hey Jim, how are you? Welcome to the channel, bud. My live stream is a little bit of a lag compared to live chat, so I'm always still going to be keeping live chat up to date a little bit better, but it's not too far behind, so I appreciate everybody hanging out and putting up with it. And again, do me a favor if you're new, please jump down, hit that subscribe button wherever it's at down below me somewhere. Hit it, subscribe, keep up. Always going to be posting some new content. I try to go live almost every night, if not it's every other. The next couple days I will be taking a couple days away for the most part as I'm in the process of moving. So once that's all done, everything should be back up and running fairly quickly, and I'll be back to pester all the lovely MCOC gamers that come in here and hang out. Finally, I can see the end. I can see the venom. I know it's there. Just a couple more fights, and hopefully no ambush here. Oh, Wolverine. Not gonna last long here, I'm afraid. Whoop. And that'll take care of that. Alright. Finally. No ambush. Alright. Scarlet Witch is really easy to fight Venom with here just because she nullifies everything, so we'll have a little fun. We'll let Iceman take a swing at it, see if we can put him down. Should be very doable, but Scarlet Witch just makes it so easy. Nullify, 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 and it's swing away, so. At least with Iceman, I do have to be a little bit careful. I do have to watch all the buffs and debuffs. But I can still swing through a large chunk of it. And the beautiful thing is with his ice armor, the L3 is just not near as scary as it is with anyone else. Totally missed my L2. Now it's scary because somehow I lost my ice armor. That was not good. Looks like Venom stole it, so. Again, I didn't read my nodes, so. He probably stole it. Dirty, dirty Venom. Alright. Come on. Almost there. And that should do it. Alright. Finally. That part of Act 4 is done. I feel like that thing took forever. Constantly. So, 58 hits to 1. Not bad. I'll take it for Iceman. Not bad kill time there. 100% explored. Thank goodness. I need to remember to start using my XP increase. I just let one of them expire earlier today and had to sell one, so Uh, that's just goofy on my end, not putting them to use. Alright. Act 4, Chapter 3, 45%. Man, I am hoping these others are not as long as that one was. Let's see who we might want to play with here. I can really load the team up. There's really no need to. It is kind of fun to get to play with a couple player or characters champs that I normally don't. We'll swap out Archangel and Black Widow. I don't think it really changes a whole lot of anything for me. So nothing too crazy. Leave Quake and Hawkeye in there. Part of a synergy group that I'm running. It's pretty interesting actually, and you can run it with a lot of crit as well. Really does a pretty good job of boosting Scarlet Witch up. Makes her pretty tough to deal with. So it's been a long time since I've been in here. So give me 1 second while I just look over this map and see exactly where I'm going and how I'm going to end up there. Alright. So again, we got 2 massive long legs on this thing. And then it splits down to a lot of shorter ones. So for tonight, I'm definitely going to head out to this long outside one. There's an energy bundle there. So I can go ahead and use that to help keep fueling my forward progress. Totally forgot to read that note again. I'm really bad about not reading what they're bringing to the table. He's not duped. I don't have to worry about the heals. Alright. There's the neurotoxin. At this point, to avoid having a random change of events, we're just going to let the neurotoxin take care of him. Between the neurotoxin and that degeneration, there was no hope for him there. At that point, it was just keep away and watch and let him die. Alright, this time I'm going to remember to read the node. I'm just horrible about doing it, so kind of makes it fun and interesting until you get slapped in the face. So chaos, special attack, which I kind of knew that already. Gotta watch out for 6 hits, and nothing really major, plus 50% attack and health. We'll just let Archangel have a run here and see how far he'll go. He's fun to play with, unless you run into somebody that's bleed immune. And then it really puts kind of a stop on everything. Man, look at this. Wouldn't you know it? So at this point, it's going to be a ton of hits. Gotta watch for his energy. Of course. Immune to so much. Going to be such a pain for Archangel here. crap. I'm going to run into a stun lock. And that's all she wrote. Not much I can do there. That's just kind of the bad end of a draw. Very frustrating. I'm going into a blind. I'd take a guess. Wanted to play Archangel. And of course, I would run into a bleed immune champ. So, what do? Outside of just getting it handed to you, that's really all you can do. So, I hope to take care of this one pretty quick here with Scarlet Witch. And Power Flood is going to be a bit of a pain. It looks like it's gone. Toasty. That one is over, thankfully. Not that he's a hard champion to fight. You got to deal with a little bit of the headaches. You never know when his synthesis is going to kick in, giving him the extra energy. But it was just really a bad draw. Archangel events against Vision is never a good thing. Archangel against Colossus. If they don't bleed, you're really put in a bad spot. So. It's just frustrating to lose a champ that I enjoy playing with simply because I got a bad pull. So be it at this point. I'm just going to look to get through it. Kind of took the fun out of it. And we'll take care of that. Shame. Nice easy win there for Scarlet Witch. And again, I don't see much really running in her way. But as you can tell, there is definitely downsides to having somebody like Archangel. You run into a non-bleed champ, and you are not going to have much fun. So the good news is we've made a good little chunk of headway here. Still got a long way to go, but at least we made a little headway. So. Let's see what my energy looks like for Alliance Quest. If I'm still shy, we'll run up, hit the arena for a few. So 17 minutes. Hit the arena. Doctor Strange went for a low cutoff, which was expected, I think, by many people. So at this point, really I'm going for Doctor Strange. I've already got him. Might as well dupe it and collect the benefits of it. So. Not that I use him for a whole lot currently, but just nice to have. Ooh, Mordo. I do not like this matchup, but I've been seeing him more and more, especially as more people have him after the arena. So getting a lot better at dealing with him. Still not my favorite fight, but better at dealing with him. Yep, that's not going to help. Alright, that's all she wrote. Mordo is toast. Mordo down. The good news with the low cutoff on Doctor Strange, I should be able to hit the points needed fairly easy. Meaning I can focus on a lot of other things inside the game that I didn't get to do when I was going after Mordo. It does suck because coming up after Mordo is Voodoo. Doc Voodoo, which I think is going to bring just as much as Mordo, if not maybe more. So that's going to be the arena that just makes your eyes bleed, wears your fingertips off, and just drives you crazy. If I had a bigger selection of 440s and 550s, maybe it wouldn't be so bad. Unfortunately, I don't. So I still have to grind at least fairly fairly consistently to be able to put up the scores needed for these bigger champions. And as you can see here, I just really started my run here for Doctor Strange. Alright, that's another one. Alright, another series down. Looking good. To be expected. You know, I don't really see a whole lot of challenge typically inside the arena. Once you hit the infinity streak, you're pretty well golden. And thanks to the lineup I currently have, it's pretty easy to get there. I don't have to worry about much. And at that point, it's really just as simple as getting there, smashing buttons, and paying attention long enough to not make a huge mistake. And the nice thing with the arena is you have to make the huge mistake twice. It's not a, oops, I did it once and now I'm toast. You know, you can make that one mistake, lose one match, gather yourself back up, and go get it the second go-round. As Meatloaf said, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. And in the arena, that's all you got to have is 2 out of 3. So that makes life a lot easier. You can afford that one mistake or that one matchup that you don't pay attention to and get whooped. Since I got Nebula up here in the arena, we'll have a little fun with her again. See if I can get a chance to stack up some insane shock for my buddy Jake inside my alliance, since we were discussing it earlier. That Daredevil could be a problem for Star-Lord, mainly because of the L2 that I like to use. He'll dodge it, so that's kind of a pain. Outside of that, Daredevil will probably be dead before I get to the L2. As long as I do a good job of stringing my combos together, not making a mistake, he should be dead. Doesn't mean he will be, but he should be. Ooh, thought I was going to be far enough away. Alright, it's getting dangerously high. She's not even going to be able to sustain the regular shock, much less hitting her with an L2. At this point now, I just want to see if I can get to 20. There it is. Now I'm going to have to fight her away from the corner. Well, that sucks. Got the stacks up, didn't get to transfer them. Kind of bogus, but that makes me mad. That was a lot of shock damage that was getting ready to go over. Had I been able to land that block and had a fighting a champion that could have handled it, turn around and hit it with an L2, you would have been looking at about a 40 stack of shock damage. It will absolutely melt through people. It's just freak nasty. It will absolutely melt people down. No champion currently that I know of with any type of immunity to it, so really kind of hard to go against. And that's all she wrote for Magic. Just wanted to say welcome to all the guys coming into the channel. Appreciate you coming in. If you're new, please do me a favor, hit the subscribe button down below. Do me a big favor as I push towards 100 subscribers. That would be great. Currently a little over 50. Oh, and here's my challenge to see if I can get Daredevil down before that L2 even comes up. All about the combo. There's 15. and 20 hits right before L2. That is beautiful. What's up, Hamid? Thanks for coming in. Do me a favor if you don't, man. If you don't mind, man, do me a favor. Like it, subscribe. I do greatly appreciate it. You'll notice I do type in live chat first, just because there is a small lag in my video feed still. Not near what it used to be, so I'm glad to see that it's getting fixed. More importantly, it should be totally taken care of again here in the next day or two. So at this point, just looking at 9 more minutes till my Alliance Quest energy is up. Go in and get one more piece of that puzzle down for my team, and then I'll be looking at calling it a night and getting ready for tomorrow. And here's another Mordo. Like I said, you just see him a lot more than you used to. We'll let Nightcrawler face Iceman. That'll take care of that issue. Archangel is good with Mordo because he can stop his power gain. What's up, Harsh? Pretty excited for the first time in a long time. I can pretty well talk to Harsh to a degree through live chat and now through the mic, now that the lag is not too ungodly. Good deal, man. And there's Chid coming in and hanging out. Good to see some of my regular guys in here. Greatly appreciate the support, guys. It means a lot. It's good to have people to come in and hang out and just to be able to chill and hang out and have fun. So, ooh, I almost made the mistake I love to make, which is dodging backwards during that L1 of Spider-Man. So. Harsh is doing some food challenges by his friends. I'm scared. Uh-oh. Better pick up my iPad. I just put it down during the live animation. There we go. Spider-Man down. Chid nailed it. Comes in. Like, comment, and subscribe. Only he typed surprise first. Which surprises are good too. I mean, if it's a good surprise. No bad surprises. Chid said, oh wow, the lag really is less. Thanks, Chid. Yes. It is really less. For the first time I can actually somewhat pester you guys on an equal playing field. There's a little bit of a delay there. Small. But not near what it used to be. I don't feel like I'm waiting 5 minutes or 20 minutes for the video to catch up. So that's good news. And again, it should be getting even better once the move is finished. So great news. I don't have to worry about Nightcrawler's evade. I do have to be able to save up and get an L1 on him before that expires. And that is not how you... Damn it! That is not how you do it. It expired right as I nailed it. There we go. Whew. Put that cold snap back on him so he can't be such a pain. Good deal. Chid says no longer 10 days. Thanks, Chid, for reminding me that the delay was about a 10-day delay. You were getting to watch me from last week. Jerk. Harsh, thanks for commenting on some of my videos earlier this week. If you didn't get a chance to see it, I put out the full video. I did put out a full video Alliance War, where you were like, oh, kill it with so and so and move on. Yeah. So the full video came out. I did kill Nightcrawler with Iceman, and I proceeded to let Black Widow get punched in the face by Ultron. He basically used her as a punching bag for about 5 minutes, and then decided that shit, I forgot about that, and decided to call that quits after that. Let's see if we can get a neurotoxin here. Horrible dodging. There we go. Are you kidding me? It doesn't matter at this point. He's toast. Harsh says, still looks like I'm seeing a piece together of screenshots. Thanks, Harsh. Look, I'm just thrilled that I'm not talking to you 3 days later. The new house, new internet provider, will be so much better. Chit asked, how's the Doctor Strange grind? You're seeing it. I really just started it. I don't think of this as going to be much of a grind. I don't think this will be much of a grind. I think 3 million gets him easy, and I don't even know if you have to go to 3 million, to be honest. I think it was like 2.5 million got him this last cutoff. I've got him already as a 4-star. It's just a matter of duping him. I won't lose sleep over it if I don't dupe him. So I'm going to be more concerned about if my eyeballs are ready to bleed for Doc Voodoo the following week. Or the following arena, I should say. That's when it's going to get nasty. And I don't think there's anybody... I don't know who the featured champion is going to be. I haven't really looked. But what I do know is that I don't see it being anybody that's going to take away people from going after Dr. Voodoo. So I think you're going to have a lot of people in the arena, which is a good side. Anybody that scores over, 150,000 or 300,000, whatever it is, gets put into the drawing, gets a reward. So it can level out the playing field a little bit. But on the same token, just as much, you're going to have a lot of players that can put up some massive points going after Doc Voodoo. That is going to make it an extremely high cutoff, I think. So, we'll see where it goes. I'm kind of afraid. Man, these guys are like cutting through butter. They are dying super fast. That is just brutal. Chid, you're a jerk. Chid goes, hey, I think I saw your Yondu crystal opening. The whole time I was like, please don't get him. Thanks, Chid. I got kabammed. Oh shit. There's a couple different times there. I thought I had a shot at getting him. One time it skipped right over him, landed on Storm, a 2-star Storm, mind you, right on the other side. So, what do? Kabam's good about getting me. I've been debating on what to do with my 5-star crystals at this point. Do I go for Star-Lord? Do I save him and go for a feature? There's Iceman coming up here in the near future. If you can't tell, I'm a big Iceman guy. I think he's a phenomenal champion. Do I save it and go for Archangel? I like Archangel. What I don't like is that if they can't bleed, Archangel is useless. I mean, it's just unfortunate, but he's just not very strong. Or do I go for it now? Go ahead and try for Yondu and just see if I can pick Yondu up out of the featured crystal and see if I can go that route. Time will tell. The character I'd really like to get is Star-Lord and have a chance to dupe him. The problem is I have basically 2 5-star crystals if I went with regular crystals. At the end of the day, the odds of me being able to pull 2 Star-Lords are about 1 in a million. And I don't even know if that's good enough. It's kind of, if you saw the movie Dumb and Dumber, it's kind of like that, those odds when he asked the chick, what's my odds? I mean, there are none. I'd have to get extremely lucky. And if you've seen any of my videos with crystal openings, you'll know I'm not that lucky. I have horrible luck opening crystals, and I'm on one of the worst tears ever with opening crystals. So, yeah, no, I don't see myself going for Star-Lord. I'll probably save and go for Iceman. I think he's probably the safest champion out of the bunch. Bleed immune, poison immune, cold snap. He's just good for so many things. Shit, ask me how he's a jerk. Oh, I don't know. Wishing that I didn't get Yondu. couldn't have wished for me to get him. No. Shit had to be rooting against me. Like he doesn't see me get kabammed enough. That's what I like to call it whenever kabam gives me nothing but my 2-star run. So it's been brutal. Been brutal on the crystals here lately. I really didn't expect on doing this long of a video tonight, but now that it's actually somewhat streaming, it's kind of exciting. So I got this round of battles. Go hit up the Alliance quest. See how many stacks of shock I can slap on somebody with Nebula, and call it a night. So, again, if you're seeing this video for the first time and you've made it this far, or if you're in the live stream and I don't know it because you haven't said hi, please do me a favor. Just click that button right down below before I get hit. Oops, sorry. Click that button right down there that says subscribe, and be a champion, because that's what champions do. They hit subscribe right down there before I get hit again. Moon Knight's a lot of fun to play against. He's also fun to control. Holy smokies. Harsh says he's going to be opening 258 premium hero crystals next week. That's a ton of premium hero crystals. I'm curious to see what you get. I just told Harsh I know what that would mean for me. 258 premium hero crystals next week would mean 258 2-star champions for me next week. I can look forward to it. You can mark it on your calendar. That's exactly what that would mean. Always getting reamed by Kabam on the premium hero crystals. I think last week was the first time in forever that I got something that wasn't a 2-star. And that was 2 3-stars. It's just so disgusting. I keep watching Alliance members pull some of these guys that they're getting, and I'm just like, why can't I get something nice? I'll let Chid tell all the new people the routine, since he had so much fun breaking into live chat earlier and busting my balls about it. go in here and ask for my energy real quick. Alright, Alliance quest time. Wow. Harsh has got 8 4-stars out of Premium Hero crystals. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Drives me bonkers. I don't know that I've got a 4-star out of a Premium Hero crystal yet. Alright. Just make sure. Alright, still enhanced special ones. Alright, let's see what we can get her to run this electric shock up to here. Alright, we got beast, so the good news is I don't have to worry about bleed. Ooh, that was kind of bogus. Alright, getting close to that L2. Now you just need to land the block. Ah! Unreal. Still, 10 stacks. There you go. That's what a 10 stack does, 9 stack. Fairly solid damage. See if I can time this. And that should be all she wrote for him. Oh, nice. Harsh said his Alliance member, Drawley, got a 4-star out of the login crystal, which would have been Hood. And the leader of IM gets 4-star every 5 to 6 PHC. That's stupid. I'm glad that they have good luck. I do good to get a 4-star out of a 4-star crystal right now. That's the type of luck I have. Kabam is on me that much. Oh, here's a 4-star crystal, and here's your 2-star champion. That's about where it goes. It's nasty, it's frustrating, but what do you do? Alright, so I've left the Alliance in pretty good shape. I'll be able to finish up my little line tomorrow morning. So that'll be easy. The grind towards Doctor Strange is looking good. Just really started, approaching the 500,000. I got till noon tomorrow for the first day. So, seeing that the cutoff should be fairly low. Do I do food challenges? Harsh asked if I do food challenges. No. I like food. I love to eat anyway, so probably a good thing that I don't do food challenges. I have a hard enough problem not eating too much food anyway. Yeah, no. I would probably just get sick. I really don't feel like puking all over YouTube. Bad enough that I fell asleep one time when streaming that I didn't know I was streaming. Yeah. So that one there was enough for me. that was embarrassing enough. That one got deleted. I still have it recorded, but yeah, that got deleted. So back to the arena grind here. I'm sitting at 400,000. After I turn off the stream, I'll probably go chill, watch some Netflix, and play the arena in the meantime. I'll hit 500,000 tonight. That'll put me well on pace to hit somewhere between 750 to 1 million by noon tomorrow. Meaning one day, 1 million points, without really pushing it. So hopefully I can hit that 2.83 million in about a day and a half, 2 days, and be able to set back a little bit. So yeah, hard